All right, welcome to the We Hate Andrew Jackson party. The party where nobody really agrees on much of anything other than they hate Andrew Jackson. These are the Whigs. This is the Whig Party. It was a political party, and the basis of their party platform was the American system, which was a series of economic ideas. But really, they just kind of didn't like Andrew Jackson. They operated from 1833 to 1856, at which point they collapsed, and out of the ashes was born the more modern American the Republican Party, Abraham Lincoln. So the Whigs emerged in the 1830s in opposition to President Andrew Jackson, pulling together former members of the National Republican Party, also the We Hate Andrew Jackson Party, the anti-Jacksonians, also the Anti-Masonic Party. Let's look at number 6. This was the first Third Party, which was a minor party that opposed the Freemasons, so it's a social organization. And it was also a group of former Democrats angry with their previous party. The Whigs had some links to the collapsed Federalist Party, but the Whig Party was not a direct successor to that party, and many Whig leaders, including Henry Clay, had actually aligned with the rival Democratic Republican Party when they were younger. The issue that bonded the Whig Party together was a belief in the American system as designed by Henry Clay, and they hate Andrew Jackson. The American system was an economic plan that played a very important role in American policy during the first half of the 19th century. Rooted in the ideas of Alexander Hamilton, he's back. The plan consisted of these things. So what is the American system? Here it is. It consisted of 3 mutually reinforcing parts. Number 1, a tariff to promote and protect the American industry, a national bank to foster commerce, and federal subsidies for roads, canals, and other internal improvements to develop profitable markets for agriculture. What are subsidies? Subsidies are money given by the government to help an industry or business so that prices may remain low or competitive. Congressman Henry Clay was the plan's foremost proponent, but he was like, yes, American system, woohoo! And the first to refer to it as the American system. The party was active both in the American northern parts and the southern United States, and it did not take a strong stance on slavery. But northern Whigs tended to be less supportive of that institution, slavery, than their Democratic counterparts. This division on ideas of slavery and the refusal of the party to take a strong stance on it eventually did lead to the downfall of the party. What killed the Whigs? They couldn't come up with a platform that says we like or hate slavery. They were more like, we no talk about slavery. We don't like slavery. We don't not like slavery either. We don't have an opinion. Eventually, arguments over the issue of slavery would divide the party until it collapsed. Through a series of events, the collapse of the Whig Party eventually leads to the birth of the modern Republican Party, bonded together in resistance to slavery, among other issues. So what does this image up here say? It says, the Whig Party formed in 1833 simply to combat the rule of King Andrew Jackson. The name for the Whig Party dates back to the British policies of the 1780s, as the Whigs were formed to combat the rule endorsed by the Royal Crown of the Tories, which was another British political party. The entire ideology of that party was based on combating the king. So by calling themselves Whigs, they were saying that Andrew Jackson was acting like a king, and they were fighting against that. This image down here says, the Whig Party was founded and united against the beliefs of Andrew Jackson. The Whig Party wanted to recharter the national bank. They wanted to bring it back. The Whig Party wished for internal improvements to be undertaken for the greater good of all the United States people. And the Whig Party wished for Congress to have more power and pull in Washington than the president. Hope you're learning and hope you're having fun.